Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading for December 24th through the 30th. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You may also want to check out your Moon sign and Rising sign videos if Cancer is your Sun sign. And if you don't know what those are, I have a link in the description, a website that'll help you figure out what your Moon and Rising sign are if you don't know. But this is going to be a general reading for the week ahead. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to pull one card for love. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday. Oops, well, I guess that's your Wednesday, Thursday. It just jumped right on out. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then one card for love. If you want more specific love info, if you're all about the love, I do twice a month. I do just love, focused on love for the different signs. And I have a link in the description as well for the December love readings for Cancer if you want to check those out as well. So your card, my friends, for the week ahead, Monday, Tuesday, is you have Three of Wands. And Three of Wands, to me, I always call this like the point of no return card. This is like you're making a choice or a decision that's causing you to come out of your comfort zone and do something creative. For some of you, it's full-on creative in terms of the arts. For other ones of you, I use the word creative meaning in the sense that you're putting something out into the universe. You're making something. You're building something. It could be a business idea. It could be a product that you came up with or that you designed. It could be something that you invented. It could be a business concept. But there's something you're putting out there, some kind of a thing that you've been working on. So for some of you, it's you. Like maybe you've been working on yourself and you're like creating a brand, you know, within yourself, or like you're making yourself into a brand. And there's like the you in your private life, and there's the you in your career or whatever. And so you might be building that up, like who you are in the career scenario or in the work life. And you're really beginning to push that forward and to go after bigger goals and bigger dreams. And some of you, this is very much like entrepreneurship. It could also be in some cases collaboration. You might be getting together with a couple of other people and working to put something out there or brainstorm in putting something out there in terms of like a creative project or a career or business opportunity. But you know, it really is going to require that you are coming out of your shell. Like letting yourself go for it. You're not judging yourself. You're not editing yourself. Like this is it. You're putting it out there and you're hoping for the best. Coming into Wednesday and Thursday, you all have Knight of Wands, Cancer. So some of you may be full on dealing with a fire sign person. And some of you are having to make a quick decision. Especially those of you who Monday, Tuesday really resonated and you're like, oh yeah, you know, I am working on a business, or I am working on something in terms of career, or I am trying to put something out there. By midweek, somebody might be reaching out to you and making you an offer, and you're having to make a decision in a short period of time. You might not have a whole lot of time to figure this out or to make the decision, because Knight of Wands is about being in the moment and seizing the moment and going for something. Sometimes it could be an ultimatum. It could be somebody coming into your life who is you know, like somebody from the past, or, you know, somebody who's kept you waiting for a long time, and all of a sudden they're showing up and they're like, I'm here, let's do this. But they're not coming in with anything clear. They're not like, hey, you know, yeah, I'm ready for a relationship, or hey, I'm sorry. It's just more like, you know, they're wanting to pick up where you all left off. And some of you might be like, well, wait a minute here. Like, I don't know. For some of you, this is a very passionate connection or a very passionate relationship. It could be somebody that you have very strong attraction for, and they have very strong attraction for you. So for some of you, it's that kind of energy. It's being in that energy. Again, it's going to be different for different ones of you. So check out your Moon sign and Rising sign videos as well. That's going to provide more info for some of you. And it's going to be different. You know, different for different ones of you. So just check out the different videos. And also check out the love reading for December for Cancer, because there's probably going to be more info in there as well. If this is in your love life, you know, like the different layers that are going to be coming up around that. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Cancer, is Two of Swords. So look, this is crazy. Look, we talked about this. You're going out. You're like going out into this adventure. Some of you it's work or business. Some of you it's maybe like you're just living your life. And as you're getting out, as things are happening, you're being faced with having to make a decision. For some of you, it's a work opportunity or business agreement. For some of you, it's maybe somebody from the past showing up, or just somebody who's noticing you as you're putting yourself out there. And they're like, hey, I'm here. Let's hurry up and do this. So you're like moving forward, and then all of a sudden some opportunity is coming up and you're having to decide what you want to do. And then by the end of the week, you might be a little bit, I don't know if insecure is the right word about it, but you might feel a little bit like, what should I do? What is the right thing to do? Like you're afraid to move forward. It's time to move forward, but you're afraid to move forward. One of the things you need to keep in mind about the Knight of Swords is, I'm sorry, not the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. One of the things you need to keep in mind about the Knight of Wands is that he doesn't wait for very long. I mean, you can definitely get the sense of that in this card. It's very like just fiery, very fierce energy. So whatever this opportunity is, you're not going to have a whole lot of time to think about it. You're on board or you aren't. And if that's the case, I'm going to say listen to your gut. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. Does this feel like a right fit for you? Does this feel like a good thing for you? And, you know, if it does, then go for it. But you can't spend too much time, because if you wait for a really long time, it's going to be gone. And because we have Two of Swords, I think a lot of you are not moving forward because of fear. There's some kind of fear factor here. Like, what if I mess up? Or what if it doesn't go well? Like a lot of the what ifs. But we can't live our life living in that fear. We have to move forward and best prepare ourselves as best that we can to have some kind of a safety net, to have some kind of a backup, right? And just do what we can to move forward, because we don't want to stay still in life, all right? So coming into your love card for the week, Cancer, we've got Seven of Swords. So this is my sneaky Pete here. This is somebody who maybe is watching you, or maybe you're watching somebody else. Maybe you are the sneaky Pete, Cancer. But to me, this feels like watching somebody or studying somebody to figure out how to best get back in with them, or like to confront them. To me, it's somebody who maybe might be seeing you as out of their league, and they're trying to figure out, you know, what's going on, how they can impress you, what kind of mask they can put on. So I would just say, Cancer, this week especially, as you're going out, some of you maybe are meeting new people. Maybe you're getting invited to different things for the holidays, or like, you know, work functions or something like that. Or just maybe in general, some of you, holiday or no holiday, you might be coming into contact with some people or spending time with people. And there might be someone who you know of that maybe hasn't talked to you a whole lot, and now they're coming in and they're approaching you. This could be somebody who's really been studying you and trying to figure you out. Like, what does this person want to hear? And so you might be dealing with someone who's stepping up and telling you what you want to hear. And so my advice to you is, before you get all swept up and like, oh my God, like this is it. This is the perfect person for me. Everything I've been waiting for. Give this person some time to prove themselves. Let them walk the walk. They're talking the talk. Let them walk the walk before you get all like, you know, goo goo gaga over them. I'm not saying that it can't work, you know, but if this person really wants you, they're going to have to realize that, oh, okay, I'm going to have to prove myself here, and they're going to have to step it up, right? That way you're not ending up in this weird situation where you're jumping in and then the person, all of a sudden, they were planning to just like hit it and quit it, and then feelings are getting involved and it's all weird, and they're trying to like let you know who they really are, and it can end up being very complicated. So I'm not saying that this new person can't work out. I'm just saying, don't jump into it, Cancer. Don't like look before you jump and give it some time, okay? For some of you, this could be an existing partner who's like maybe like trying to sweep something under the rug or get over an issue without really having to resolve it, like just in a very, you know, superficial or surface kind of way, make it seem like things are okay. So yeah, I think some of you Cancers are having to make somebody walk the walk, or you Cancer, you're being made to walk the walk, okay? So different scenarios for different ones of you, depending on where your energy is and where you are at in your journey. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Check out the December love readings for Cancer and the 2019 predictions for Cancer, which the links are all in the description. Let me know if you need a private reading. I'm still doing those, and I'm still open for the 2019 private forecast, like personal forecast. And if you want to do affirmation work or manifestation work, I'm including that in the special as well, and that's for $40, and that's a pretty good deal, my friends. But check out the 2019 videos. I talk about that in more detail. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. Thank you for being part of mine. And till next week, my friends, happy holidays.